with TV. We are live and direct once again to bring your way unbiased reportage of events. Trust you are getting on well, and we are good to go. We are live and direct, as you can see now. Okay, trying to get everything set for today's program. Welcoming you is Chigozondebo in today's political discourse. We've seen the president, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has begged Nigerian youth to shape the protest, stating that he is working all round clock to ensure that their demands is being met and food is put on the table of average Nigerians. But to some Nigerians, it is too late to make such appeal because his promises have not been kept and that of APC. So Atiku have called on the security operatives never to arrest any protester because it is their fundamental right to protest. And of course, the minority leader of the National Assembly, caucus, have endorsed the release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Unanimously passed this endorsement, of course, yesterday. Is a good development again. And the entire Senate and the ministers are meeting, having an emergency meeting as a result of this protest that is rocking. I mean, the panic, the wave of this protest is sending everyone panicking. They understood the implication, of course, saying that they have not recovered from the NSAS protest. NSAS was just barely uh, few people or persons. The North, we are not part of the NSAS. Now, the North are saying they are going to lead the protest against Tinubu's administration. What does that entail in the coming days? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Yeah. So, Nigerian matter. I think there is a worldwide revolution. The world has just suddenly woke up against bad leadership. So, in different countries, I've been watching international media. In different countries, I've been seeing protests in different countries, even to the extent of South America, North America, Asian countries, Miami of yesterday. I was watching them protesting, even when they kill hundreds of people. They didn't give up. They continue in their protest because they want to achieve one M. They want to achieve this purpose of revolution. They want a good governorship, government. Then, based on that, they getting to Nigeria here. Federal government has failed Nigeria, and they refuse to admit that. They refuse to accept they have failed Nigeria. Look at all the sectors; they are not working. Look at all the states; they are not working. Look at everything. The cost of living in Nigeria, everything has skyrocketed to the highest climax that not everybody can afford for living in Nigeria. How much are they paying for salary in Nigeria? The minimum wage they are requesting for, the labor requested for 200 and something thousand, and 200 and something thousand naira is not even enough. How much is a bag of life, a bag of rice? Somebody that has up to 4 or 5 children, or even 3 children, can that sustain him in a month? Can that sustain him? 200 and something thousand sustain him in a month? Now they're bargaining it down to 77,000. I don't know how much it is.
70,000.
They're bargaining it down to 70,000, which means less than a bag of rice in a month.
Newspaper allowance.
Less than a bag of rice in a month. So you don't want at least 1 bag of rice in a month. That is what it means.
With all your sufferings and efforts
and work. So coming to national protest, you see, as it's coming, what happened in Kenya, I took time to listen to them. They have tribal issues like Nigeria. They have tribal marginalization and other things like Nigeria. But as it is now, they overlook all those differences. They came together and decide to fight for one cause. And that one cause is they must remove the bad government. I was listening to them yesterday when they were shouting that Ruto must go, Ruto must go, Ruto must go.
You mean the protest is still ongoing?
It's still ongoing. Those people refuse to relent. They say that this government must stop and they will also integrate new government. Ruto has done everything humanly possible. He dissolved the cabinet and inaugurated new ones, and these guys refuse. Say that they will still come back to that same system. That Ruto must go. So there in Kenya, nobody is a leader. You are a leader in your house because you are not happy because of the cost of living. You are not happy because the government is not doing well. So that's why in this protest, nobody is a leader. Like during the time of NSAS, they couldn't hold anybody. They couldn't hold anybody. So everybody is a leader in his house. So we are shouting, NSAS, 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 every street, every nook and cranny. So if you say, okay, you're holding them in Lagos, have you hold them in Abuja? When you hold them, and the Northerners did not join the protest, so the NSAS. But this time around, Northerners said they will hedge the protest, the national protest, and that will be very disastrous. So government should come up now. I know I heard that they have emergency meeting.
Yes, there are so many emergency meetings because of the protests, and the panic is heavy. Ash Sorok is shaking.
So they had emergency meeting against October 1.
August 1.
August 1 rather. The national protest. So imagine when the Northerners are involved in the protest. When Kanu will be shaking, Abuja will be shaking, Anasa will be shaking, Lagos will be shaking, Port Harcourt will be shaking. All the states in Nigeria will be shaking. How will federal government sit? Because as it is now, like some people have decided even to give up their life. Some people have decided that in fact they can die for the cause. And they will be called heroes. So government should they still have less than this thing now, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks to put things together before it is too late.
Just about a week today.
Yeah. So we have some days. They're supposed to put things together now and call the youth to order.
What exactly are they to put together? Would they perform miracle so that every household in Nigeria will be supplied with abundance of resources?
Now, you are seeing it as it's too late. There are so many pronouncements that will come from you do know that the day this president was inaugurated in office, that same day he made a pronouncement, say subsidy have ended, is gone. Now, since that day till now, Nigeria have never laughed. Nigeria have never experienced good government. Nigeria have never experienced low cost of living. People have been spending high. People have been crying in order to eat, suffering. So they can make another pronouncement within some days that can turn things around. So a word from the presidency can turn things around and say, we are going to do this. Give us so time. If we fail to do that, then you can go on your protest. Government can do that. I think that will melt down the mind of the angry youth.
What the youth said that they can no longer trust, of course, whatever promises coming from the politicians and the president in particular, haven't failed in several of his promises to Nigerians. So, could this be a different narrative? Because already the protest has been slated for the 1st of August, and of course, people are gearing up. You can see you can't afford to drink a tea again without having 5,000, just an individual or two. You can't even, an individual can't even eat. You know how much is a tin of milk?
Yeah,
as it stands now.
As it stands now, there are so many things they will do. number one, which is the major thing. You know, there are so many things to do, but they're supposed to give the angry youth, negotiate with them, say in less than 1 month or 2 months, if you fail to do this, then you can go on with your protest. They should reduce the cost of governance. It's too high. It's too much. The cost of governance is too much. The National Assembly, the upper house and lower house, they are sharing too much money. Let them reduce it. They are living in affluence where some people are dying. So when they reduce that one, then Nigeria constitution should be changed. This constitution is letting Nigeria down. They should change this constitution we have now. It's not favoring Nigeria. So when you change it with the one that will have national ideology. That national ideology is that there is someone that is going to the House of Senate is not going there to enrich himself, but he's going there to represent you and me. Not going there to enrich himself for selfish reasons.
You're saying the constitution should be changed. That could be through restructuring. But the second person, vice president, said restructuring my future, restructuring to hell with restructuring, which probably could be the position of the northern cabals. They don't want Nigeria constitution to be rejected or any restructuring to take place. So how will that, of course, see the light of the day?
Of course, Nigeria is too large to handle in this form. I know that restructuring is what caused Nigerian civil war. I believe Ojukwu did not declare the Republic of Biafra. He asked for the restructuring. Let there be regional government, so that the region, then the one you call state, we have strength, manage their resources, and there will be federal government, but it will not be as strong as it is now. That is what Ojukwu requested for. I read about that. I studied about that. I know about that. Then federal government failed to adhere to that. They failed to change from federal system to confederal system of government. And that warrants Ojukwu declaring the Federal Republic of Biafra, because they failed to agree on what they agreed in Abuli. They failed to adhere to that. They signed and go on sign it. Regional government, he signed it. The one Yorubas and these people are shouting now, restructuring. That is exactly what caused Nigerian civil war.
The same problem lingering for more than 50-something years.
Yes, except they come to round table and say it, let there be restructuring. Nigeria must be restructured. Otherwise, that's why I say our constitution first, because it has to be in the constitution. Because I listened to one of the an elite from the north, where he said that restructuring is not in our constitution. Can you imagine that? So, which means the constitution must be amended. Whether you want to have a restorational government or whatever thing, it must be in the constitution. So that one tribe or one set of people will not say they are marginalized. Otherwise, you will be encountering the same problem. So by this time, the youth said they are coming for protest. I don't think anybody can stop them because they are angry. Can you imagine the country where everybody say, my neighbor don't jackpa, the other one don't jackpa, the other one don't jackpa? Is it how to run a country?
Honestly. Except for the politicians who are occupying.
Politicians, of course, they have their way. They have their way. They can travel abroad. They can go today and come back today. When they are sick, they don't go to Nigerian hospitals. They go abroad and treat themselves and come back. Then they allow the cows and the rat and all the ones they call ordinary citizens to be using the quack and the listener in the hospitals. Can you imagine? So you must afford to go to abroad for treatment. When Mandela was sick, nobody took him to United States of America. Nobody took him to India. Nobody took him to Germany. He was treated in the hospital he built in South Africa, and he stayed there. He lived there, and God helped him. He lived all his years and died in South Africa. That is what Nigerian politicians should also emulate. Instead of running to India, running to France, where they have a good medical system, why not put it together? Put it here for us. Put it here. Let it work. Let the African countries come here for medical treatment. Let them come here for education, not running abroad to go and study. Running or to ordinarily Ghana here to go and study. Nigerians are going to Niger to go and study. Oh my God, what a country!
What a country, which
Giant of
means
Africa.
the youth has so many monsters to confront, not just one, not just two. The problem is the multi-plural and multifaceted. Then, away from that, the minority caucus of the Senate Assembly, National Assembly, has called for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have endorsed the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is your perspective regarding this development?
Of course, holding Nnamdi Kanu is not it does not solve any problem. It doesn't solve problem, but rather it will cause more problem. Uh, the word Biafra, when you hold him that Biafra must die, will die. Biafra is an ideology. It will not die. Biafra has started before Nnamdi Kanu, and it will not end because of Nnamdi Kanu. So, holding him there will not end that ideology. It has been there. And that cause you call Biafra, trace it back to that marginalization we are talking about. Nigerian constitution must be amended to suit everyone. Then the agitation will die. Not holding in Nnamdi Kanu. Holding in Nnamdi Kanu will not stop agitation of the Republic of Biafra. I'm telling you. So they have to release him to cause more peace so that on Monday in the southeast, they're supposed to have their normal businesses. Every month they will be sit at home. There will be governor will give order. Somebody will be Finland and other places and give order. And they will honor that one from abroad, thereby making the governors weak, making them weak. So holding Nnamdi Kanu will not solve any problem. They have to release him, and they will negotiate with him. There will be peace. I believe that at least he must bring peace to the southeast and Nigeria at large.
Thank you so much for your wonderful submissions.
Thank you
We
for
do
having me.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, SF fans, as you join us, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Please kindly hit the like buttons. We are live and direct to bring your way the in-depth analysis of events. Of course, this promises to be a very interesting moment, and we are in this together. We expect us to play by the rule. Just hit the like button, share this video, and of course, subscribe. Subscribe. Take just few seconds to subscribe to this video. Turn on the notification button at the top of the subscription, and of course, you will get our videos once it's been uploaded or whenever we are on live program. Thank you for uh, being there for us, and of course, we are working together. Just hit the subscription button while we, of course, continue with this in-depth analysis. It has been a very interesting moment, honestly, with the latest developments and happenings within Nigeria. The Tinubu, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has begged the Nigerian youth, of course, trusting that without the Nigerian youth, with this movement, of course, initiated by the Nigerian youth, nothing can deter them because the determination is very strong, informed by the economic mishaps, sufferings, and pains the Nigerian citizens has been subjected to. And as such, they said, no, we can't continue this. In our own country, we found ourselves being threatened, being subjected, dying of hunger. It is time to rise, just as the wave of revolutions. Mazi John. Okay, you're welcome. Is one of the analysts who is here, of course, to join us. So the wave of revolution across the entire world is gaining momentum. Africa is not left out. Bad government must end. And it starts with the people. When the people decide to change the narratives, when the people decide to confront of course, the status quo, the monsters that have kept them in the wheel of motionless and despair, that have endangered their entire life and, of course, their posterity or future. Here, aspirations have been dashed, expectations have been, of course, disappointed. Many multinationals are fleeing the country. I know of a person working with one of the multinationals. Today, he's out of job. How does this person survive with his family? And if eventually there is any dependence, that means calamity, that means catastrophe. So this and many more has informed the reason why the youth are saying we are not going to take this shit again. We are taking up the responsibility of fighting for our destiny, and those who are holding onto this destiny, those who are holding and destroying the futures of Nigerian youths, are now begging the Nigerian youths to back down, to have patience with them while they continue to perpetrate this heinous crime and destruction against the Nigerian youth. Well, it's up to Nigerian youths either to concede, of course, and spend the rest of their life in servitude, in penury, and in abject poverty. There is no question of job. There is no opportunities given to the youth who are assumed or presumed to be the leaders of tomorrow. But their today is not safe. Their today is not secured. Well, we have, of course, one of the analysts here who, of course, will do justice to this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of course, must be released according to the minority leader of the National Assembly, caucus. Your take on this?
Thank you very much.
They have endorsed the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Could that be, of course, a success story, or they are bowing to the pressures?
Thank you very much. And, let me appreciate our viewers all over the world. And I pray for you people. May God bless you. Wherever you are, and bless your hand job. And show you the right way to succeed in life, not the devilish way like Nigeria. Yes, the Nnamdi Kanu issue I think it has come beyond them. You understand? It has come beyond them. Because for the example, you can see that what is Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. It's what we are passing through today. Why you are commoning? Why you are lamenting? Why you are mad in the streets? The common man that is mad in the street. Majority are taking sniper because of frustration. That's one of the things that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. That is why Nnamdi Kanu come out and say, no, we cannot control like this with all those people, with these people. We can't continue with this mess. You understand? What Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for is what is going on in this country today. It's what is going on in this country today. Hungry, they are here. Before you can see what's claiming a day, I think you find it difficult. Even to take ordinary gari, to drink ordinary gari, you know what it takes to drink ordinary gari now. So that is what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. So I can see that maybe the thing have, it have hit them. It have hit them enough. They have seen, no, that the way the country is going, it's not it's not what we can take we can be romancing, we can be control romancing. That's why they say no, you must release Nnamdi Kanu because what he's fighting for is injustice. That's what he's fighting for. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. He's not fighting for his own selfish interest. No, it's not like them. No, it's fighting for we all, you and I. So I think the people that come out to raise alarm that Nnamdi Kanu must surely release. They must release Nnamdi Kanu. I think they have saw what Nnamdi Kanu saw. They have looked into the issue, say that no, this cannot warrant this man to continue in the session. One Nigeria is no way to be fine, Nigeria is no way to compare with ordinary neighboring country to cross of the rest world. They have said that yes, what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for is reality.
that the detention of Nnamdi Kanu is illegal.
That is
It's illegal.
you are saying that if they have listened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu earlier enough, the Nigerian youth wouldn't have been calling for this national
That is
protest.
it. That is it. There will not be noise of protest or not. Protest or not. It cannot be so. I don't think that the youth, can be lamenting. I mean, shouting out, shouting out that they want to protest against their nation. No, they have said it have hit them. The youth have saw. No, this too much. When they're protesting against Jonathan, I don't think that Nigeria is like this. Nigeria wasn't like this. Nigeria wasn't like this. The same man that kicked against Jonathan, he's the one in power today. And look at Nigeria that condemned Jonathan, government. The other one came up saying that he will make in government ungovernable. At the end of the day, Nigeria, they come on board. I told Nigeria to, I mean, how can I put it? They have put Nigeria into pits. So without all those things, I don't think that the youth will come up and raise alarm, say that they want to protest against their country. The thing have hit both sides, the left and right, even children. You can see how our young children of 13 years, what they have to know is Yahoo. Yahoo for what? To survive. Everybody want to survive because the country is not working. The country is not working. That's why I can say Yahoo everywhere. When we have everything in this country to survive, you and I supposed to have one car. Each one of us want to have one car, one house. As long as this country is concerned, we have enough. Nigeria have enough. But this cabal, those enemy of progress, they don't want this country, to become what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be one of the greatest countries in the world. If I'm in second, I may say number one. It should be number one in the world. But because of this cabal, the evils, those wicked souls, they after that come out for their own selfish interest. What they don't even think about tomorrow. What they think is now. What they will get now. That's what they're thinking. They don't think about the common man, even the children, oncoming children. They don't think about that. About the future of the coming children, they don't think about that.
Now, the president has pleaded with the youths to shave the protests so that he can look into the nagging issues. Do you think the youths will accept that?
I don't think so. The same person that is making noise now that pleaded to youth that they should come down, about the protest. The same person, is he not the one that mobilize people, mobilize the entire Westerners, including Northerners, in Ojota? Whereby the Jonathan government was still the Nigeria, the Jonathan government was still okay. Jonathan government was still okay. End of the day, they kick against him, against that man. The same person. So what can he come and tell Nigeria today? No, he have seen that. I think he have seen that if you don't make move, if you do not make move, maybe I think they say water will pass Gary. That is why he come up to. I don't advise the youth to listen to them because what was condemning Jonathan government? Nobody said a word. Including the southern, the western leaders, the western leaders. They are there. They are there. Tunda Bakari was there. So when you get them, they are there. Nobody advises, no, don't do so. What if they was protesting against Jonathan? Now you are advising also. You are advising the youth to not to protest against their government. No. Let it test it so that you know. What did the Jonathan wife come up? He said, Jonathan wife come up. Jonathan wife come up. Said that is God. I think that a prophecy has come to pass to pass today.
Thank you
That
so
is it.
much,
It has come to pass.
Mazi John.
That's God, and that is it. The God is working now. It has a pass by to them. Whatever you sow, you will reap. Don't sow against Jonathan government. That's what they are reaping now. Yes, that is it. That's what they are reaping.
That is what they are reaping.
That's what they are
Thank you
reaping.
so much,
You're welcome.
Mr. John. God bless
Thank
you.
you very much.
We have another person here. Hopefully, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure having you.
God bless you.
Can you just move a bit? Okay, so what is your perspective regarding the upcoming protests, and what could have informed the protests in the first place?
God bless you. I'm Pastor Israel Akazue. The the coming protest, the way I see it, is going to be bloody. Before I say anything, let me share the dream I had about this protest. About 4 days ago, I saw plenty women that much in number. They were all naked, crying everywhere in Lagos State. They were crying tears everywhere, naked, abusing the government. They were all angry, with their breasts open. Can you hear me now? So as they were angry when they finish and they're coming back, they wear black pants and black bra, nothing covered them, showing that something is about to happen. This protest they are seeing is going to be bloody if care is not taken. And if the president will not take time and blood this protest, is going to be, it may affect him. We are angry in Nigeria. Nigeria are angry. Nobody is happy. Look at from the day Nigeria started, nobody is living fine in Nigeria. When Buhari was about to enter, I told them, I'm one of the police agents, I told them, give Buhari 3 months to enter. You see problem. It's not the 3 months when the Wahala started. Now he finished now, Tinubu enter with his own, saying it will be a miracle. All the crowd they don't want to hear. But the man is living fine, he's comfortable. To even hear the crowd, the masses is a problem. We are wicked in this country. The country that God made, we can honey, we sit on our progress. It's not good. We're all angry. Like me, I have 4 children in my house. They can't feed, they can't do anything. We're all struggling. And when I start look for money, are you getting me? Nothing. How long are we going to keep going like this? We don't fear God. Let God give us a Messiah. We need a Messiah, not Tinubu. When people are enter, we know it's going to cause problem. Before I even enter, he said that things will be tough. He mentioned it will be tough. He said before he enter. People had him and still put him there. Now it's getting tougher every day. Nigerians are angry. My brother, we're not happy. Because this protest will take life as I see it.
But as the government is meeting with some stakeholders, there is an emergency meeting at the Senate, and the ministers are having urgent emergency meeting because of this protest. What do you think that they are up to something, or what exactly could have informed these emergency meetings here and there? As Tinubu has begged the youth to please have some patience with him, give him some time. Do you think the youth will accept such?
The peace is too late. I getting me? It's too late. It can't begin now. We all prepare for it. It's too late. People are still dying. Even when it's big, people are still dying. It's too late. We should allow to that protest. Let's see what will happen.
I mean, if people are still dying of
Yes,
what?
of hunger. Of hunger.
Is it so severe? Is it so serious as that?
Yes. I met a woman just now, a lady just now with a baby. 3 years old baby on the street just now. It's also somewhere there. Begging money. A lady begging money with a baby. I said, what of this out of it cold kill this baby? All about is suffering. That is living fine. He has a husband man on the way because he cannot cope with the baby. They abandon him with the woman and went away. She's there now crying. How long I'm going to continue with this? Suffering all round suffering. The pain is too much.
Is it very close from here?
Yes, somewhere at Idabo there. It's there, somewhere Idabo. You know, it's in fact, I don't understand what's happening. That's what's happening. We're all angry about that. Honestly.
So the youth, it is too late, of course, to beg the youth now.
Yes, it's too late. For how many years suffering? It's too late. It's too late. To me, it's too late. It's too late
Now,
because many have passed away. Many have gone. Many have gone. A lot also have gone because of hunger. How long do you cope with this? It's too late. If we are to scatter, it's enough. It's enough. Enough is enough. I always pray that God should that anyone that sit on my seat of honor, God should take them away. What belongs to me. People start on it because they don't fear God. They don't have value God anymore. Everybody does whatever they like.
you said you are a pastor by your calling.
Yeah.
Some pastors say that the problem of Nigeria is spiritual. Well, you don't have to blame Tinubu for that. What is your perspective with that? Do you agree with them?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Although we are to pray as pastors. Are you getting me? We're still praying. But we are praying, people are not walking through the prayer. What do we do? What do we do? Though we know God that is God who can do things, but the way things are going, man, it's getting embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Okay, before you take your leave, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has been held behind the bars after his extraordinary rendition or kidnap, as the case is. There have been several calls for his release, but it appears the Nigerian government are not heeding to those calls. Surprisingly, the senators and the governors are now lending their voice. The minority caucus of the National Assembly has endorsed his immediate release. So, what can you say about that?
It is better they lose him, let him go. Because if that man die, it happened to him, it will be another problem in Nigeria. Because it does no wrong to Nigeria. Are you getting me? Holding you captive does not make anything good. It should release him. If you fail to release that man, wahala go day. Wahala go day. Wahala go day. Wahala go day. It should lose him, let him go. Because it does no wrong to Nigeria. People that did more than him, he said they did nothing. Many are stolen money more than him. They are not kind of criminal acts. They did not kill them. Are you getting me? And they're still living. And they know about it. Why must be all be different? They must lose him. Let him go. Let him go.
But they consider him as a threat, possibly being afraid of Nigeria's division. Eventually, if he's released, what can you say about Simon Ekpa? Some have accused Simon Ekpa of working for Nigerian government all the way from Finland. But Nigerian government said this man is torturing us.
You mean
Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile.
well, I don't know much about that. And I can't say anything about that. But what is right must be done. That is my own. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. Nigeria hungry. Let's do it right.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you for being part of this program. It's a great honor having you. Of course, having your own perspective as a clergyman, of course, in Nigeria, who also your own members are passing through these difficult times. They're not finding it funny, as you have just expressed. Can I have your details, your number, sir? If you don't mind. Okay, you can hear it now from the perspective of a man of God or a pastor in Nigeria. You can hear it loud and clear that, of course, people are not happy with the development or whatever is happening. It's hitting everybody hard. Thank you so much once again, Pastor Israel, of course, for this wonderful commentary and analysis this morning. SM fans, you can understand how interesting this has become. Thank you for being part of this discussion. Kindly hit the like buttons. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hit the like buttons before the next analyst, of course, takes the podium. Yes, we are in this together, and the simple rule is to hit the like buttons and of course share this video, let it go viral. Let people get to know and understand the perspective of the people. I'm so much happy that a clergyman, a pastor, have expressed his own candid opinion and the position regarding what is happening. Everybody is angry. Nobody is smiling in Nigeria. But the president, the great commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, have seen the possible, of course, breakdown of law and order, and has appealed to the conscience of the youth to back down or shift this protest for a slated date, just as Sheikh Gumi said that the youth should adjourn or postpone the evil days until they get well prepared, suggesting that that would have been better on January 2025 for the protest to commence. But with the youth, of course, listen to him. That is another thing. Just as the former presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, is maintaining that it is the right of the people to address, of course, the myriad of problems bedeviling them, as APC government and Tinubu administration has brought so much pain, of course, and hardship on the masses who are wallowing, grappling, struggling to survive, just to eat and nothing more. It's becoming almost impossible, extremely difficult for the people to come by. Well, this is quite very disturbing as the case is, as the United Nations statistics reveal that Nigeria is joining Somalia, of course, in the hotspot of poverty-stricken and hunger spots globally. You know what that implies? Of this might have informed the positions of the masses. God bless you, please. It's a pleasure having you here.
Yeah.
Just do like this. Oh, we have another youth here. Another youth with swag, with vibrancy is here. The your the president of Nigeria has called on the youth to have some time and patience with him to shift this protest. What is your own perspective about the protest? What would have led to the protest? What difference are we expecting?
My name is Comrade Adedoyin Adejibu. The protest is only God Almighty that can stop the protest at this time. The wave of the protest is flowing from home to home, from city to city. From Kenya, it has jumped to Nigeria. It is only the move of God that will stop that protest in August, because there is anarchy in Nigeria. A lot of family cannot meet up to their daily living. A lot of married men are broke. Responsibility is no more there for anybody to take up. So at this point in our life in Nigeria, I won't lie for you, I don't know what is going to happen in August. It might be more than hexags. It might be more than hexags. And that is why I'm giving the advice to the federal government of Nigeria. Quickly open the western border. The president should listen to the voice of the people. Open the western border. The western border have been closed since the regime of Muhammadu Buhari. If you open the border in the next 2 days, food will come in mass. Forget about the money they spend on agriculture. Forget about that. Tó ń jẹ bá ti tán nínú ìṣẹ́ àbùṣebùṣe. If every Nigerian can eat 4 daily food,
Even two, sir.
okay, let them just say, if God can bless us, we should eat 4 daily meals. People will celebrate. Imagine people cannot buy garri to eat. I was hearing somebody making a call in my presence. I was in VGC yesterday. Somebody was making call. His sister wanted to come and greet him in VGC. He said, if you are coming, come with your food.
In VGC.
In VGC. There's a problem. His sister wanted to come and greet his brother in VGC. His brother is not saying, if you are coming, come with your food. Now imagine somebody that have 3 children, 4 children. Somebody in my street today gave birth to twins. Immediately his husband hears that is all why he gave birth to twins. God, they already have 4 at home. He ran away. There is problem.
I mean, he ran away.
He ran away when he heard that his wife had given birth to twins again.
Okay, in your street?
In my street.
Possibly we'll be going there after this program to know what is happening to those families. These children are blessed. They are blessing to humanity, not just to the family. But you can see what exactly is happening.
So you can see
When a blessing become a curse,
what some people are praying for to get
what people are praying for to get.
has now become in Miami. So, Mr. President, I just give you one solution just now. Open the border with the western border. Number two, is your lodger of Lagos State. What is your work? They call you your lodger. Once you have used your name to sing. Go out. Ọmọ Yorùbá lèmi náà, mò ń sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fún yín ni. Àwọn tó ń yí yín ká ìwọ̀n ní sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fún yín o. All this guy you are seeing, they are collecting money for all the market women o. They are adding to their problem o. Even some guy, they are dating some people in the market before they can sell market. All this last man, they are exploiting Lagosians. All this task force, hey, wọ́n ti dá kan sílẹ̀ o. Ìkan tó bá ti lè jẹ́ kó ṣe August protest. Mo ń pariwo. I am shouting. Comrade Adedoyin is shouting this morning to everybody, to all Yoruba children. You can hear me on national broadcast this morning. Ìkan ti bàjẹ́ o. Àwọn èèyàn tẹ́bí ṣe aṣojú that you use as a representative of the people in Lagos. Wọ́n ti bà nǹkan jẹ́ o. All the palliative you've given to them, they did not share it o. They did not o. The Tinubu I know truly is a good man, is a good giver. I won't lie to you. But your representative have destroyed the nation. 55% of your representatives who are representing you have destroyed the mind of the people. So what you need now is to stand up with your might. Open the border. Your lodger of Lagos, is your duty to move around all the market. All the market, move around. Today, tomorrow, before August. Make everything work well. Number 3, for the president, please change the constitution of Nigeria to 6 years. For anybody that wants to rule Nigeria, we write the constitution of Nigeria 6 years, okay. Number 4, control price. Your lodger, work on that. Control price in Lagos State. If anybody wants to enter transport from Oshodi to Agege, the price that they will carry it should be put in punch, put in the nation.
Now, coming to this, how will they control price? Why they are the one taxing the market women on daily basis? These market women are contributing heavily to Iyaloja and the rest of them. Is it making that difficult for them?
That is why I am saying that everything they be collecting from all these market women, both Kai, both all those money, for now they should stop it if you really love your people. Kai is collecting money every day.
Multiple taxations. How will people survive?
A woman that borrowed 30,000 naira to be selling akara, walking around, you are collecting 1,000 naira from the woman every day.
More than self. Kai will come and collect. Iyaloja will come and collect. Aboro will come and collect. Even somebody selling pure water. I was surprised that they are even collecting from the people. Hawking.
I said sometimes task force, we collect all their market. Something, oh my God, something happened at airport hotel recently. They can't. You see task force carrying people's food. Cook rice that is expensive.
These are Nigerians trying to survive by all means.
Task force. I am saying it openly. They can't deny it. They are doing it every day. You should go to airport hotel and ask what happened in that community recently. It happened there. Airport hotel, yeah, it happened. They go to the community and ask, is it true that some task came to carry food? They will tell them it happened. It happened. So in all this mess, that has happened, how would the atmosphere of protest be?
Do you think that the Nigerian youths will accept the plea by the government of Tinubu.
That's why I
And
said,
of course, the North are saying they will be part of this protest.
sir,
Can they stop the
sir,
North?
sir, let me shock you. A day before the protest, I've already booked my appointment ticket. I'm leaving Nigeria. I just told you my mind. It just maybe I have to get close to the border because I don't know what will happen in this protest. With the kind of ISIS I'm seeing around everywhere in Lagos right now. Àwọn èèyàn ti di èrìkìnà. Yes. People are begging everywhere. I came out in my mighty this morning to speak in every TV station. So I'm passing the message to them now. Do the needful. Find how you will meet all the student union presidents in Nigeria in the next 48 hours. Open the western border. Bring control price. Regard the constitution regard the constitution of Nigeria. Your Lord of Lagos, you have a lot to do before August. I Comrade Adedoyin Adejubu, I've passed my wonderful message. Shalom.
Thank you so much, comrade. Of course, for your wonderful submissions. You can hear it loud and clear. This is a vibrant youth who believes, of course, in the progress of all the youths, and every youth should be given opportunity to survive. He have, of course, not just expressed his dissatisfaction, but as well has provided a workable solutions of which he believe might assuage, of course, the anger in the hearts, the boiling anger in the minds of the Nigerian youth, if implemented by the Nigerian government or the president of Tinubu. Well, whatever be the case, we are watching, of course, as he rightly said, that he have made every preparation to exit Nigeria a day before the protest because by his own uh, findings, it is going to boil. It is going to rain. Nobody knows what is raining. Is it an acid rain or normal precipitations? Hello, sir. We have you. Mazi. Not, honestly, it is quite very emotional as the case is. Those who don't have where to run to, who are confronted with this crisis, of course, must face it head on. But okay, going to the streets to get people's. Okay, Ralph Obi, thank you for your compliments. On this regard, you could also support us to continue this job, maintaining the transportations and all that. It's not been easy, but it's a dedication. Of course, we must continue our service to humanity. Good morning, sir. Okay, call wave CB. Call wave. Okay, let me just use this while we prepare for the next analyst here. Let me just give him what he requested for onward transmission. It seems the viral is not okay. Just wait. Kindly hit the like buttons while we do that. Hit the like buttons. We are getting. It's getting more interesting. It's getting more interesting here. Okay. Just write your name, number, and give me. I will call you after this program. For the woman or the family that delivered twins, and the husband or the father have to run because you don't get money now to pay bill, hospital bill. You don't get money to feed. You know what that means. You don't have to blame him. Well, you may say, of course, let's why not do family planning. Well, whatever be the case, children are blessings. They have come, and we must see how to, of course, do the little we can to support them. If you're interested in this particular issue that is raised, contact Chigozendebo at the end of this program. Or I could also put down my details here in the course of the program. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It's a great pleasure welcoming you here this morning.
You are welcome.
Yes. Everywhere is boiling. The wave is gathering. There is panic and uncertainty, of course, covering the entire atmosphere of the Nigerian political landscape. Everywhere is shaking. The Asorok is not at peace. There's emergency meeting here and there because of the slated 1st of August protest, nationwide looming protest. Tinubu have said, please, the youth should stop this. Give me time to address, to see what I can do about this. You
Yes.
believe that the youth can listen to him?
No, actually, that's the day that we have been waiting for a long time, because Nigeria doesn't like peaceful talk. They like action. The language our country, so far Nigeria is concerned, the language Nigeria normally hears is action. When they see action, then they will caution themselves. But the protest that is coming now, there is nothing that they will do now that they will make them to stop the protest. It must come and it must hold. In the same, because it has been a long, we have been clamoring on hardship, on hardship, on hardship. Let the leaders know what to do for the citizens and the poor people in order for them to eat and feed well. So now that things has get out of hand, they are holding meeting up and down, holding meeting up and down. Holding meeting up and down cannot even solve the problem, because they fail to do the needful at the right time. I didn't mean that this all these things they can't meet it down when you never come up to a stage like this. I'm not sure that Nigerians will come together in order to bring this protest out. So the protest that is coming is the shock, because they are going to see what they never even see before on government regime, like the answers. This one will be more tougher than answers as we are looking at it. So since president and his cabinet and his ministers refuse to attend to people, so let them get ready and see what will come up on that August 1st. That's what I will say in that area.
Okay. Now, the minority caucus of the National Assembly has endorsed the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think that could make any difference as the renewed call for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu locally and internationally has been, of course, not complied with?
Talking about the releasing of Nnamdi Kanu is not a new thing to us now, because when we expected them to free him, when court discharged and acquit him unconditionally, they refused not to release Nnamdi Kanu. If they releasing Nnamdi Kanu now will not even stop the protest based on what is on ground now. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu is his right. One, because he's guilty. He's not guilty for all the charges that they leveled on him, which the judge people squash. So releasing him now will not did anything, and it will not stop the move that is on ground presently now. It will not stop the move on ground presently now, because the things and the case has get out of hand, but they fail to do the needful at the right time. That's why at times you will see people that will tell you, say, a black goat in Igbo update, they say, Anachi Woji, we heard it. In the sense that a black goat, you will seek for a black goat in daytime, because night shall come where you will not see the black goat again. That is what is happening now. They fail to do the needful. Free Nnamdi Kanu, free Nnamdi Kanu, fine and good. They hold him now, because people that own him, the Southeasterners have a plan concerning him over there. So we are watching and see what will be the outcome of his freedom.
Now, Igbos have said they are not part of this protest. Do you see the protest going on without the Igbos, of course,
Yes,
participating in the same protest?
yes, actually, if we Igbos say that we are not going to protest, protest is not meant for the Igbos, man. Because Igbo man, they are not the one that put the president now. They are not the problem of the Nigeria economy. Rather, they are the one even holding the Nigeria economy. So during the protest, the people that bring the present president now should do the protest. Let them do the protest and make things they normal as it's supposed to be. Involving an Igbo man, tomorrow now they will say it's an Igbo man, do this and do that. They will start destroying their shop and every other thing. Let them kick the ball rolling. Let them start first. Not an Igbo man. Let them not push an Igbo man in front. Let them that gang both the judges and the lawyer and the INEC that supported the present president that put their hand in what is befalling this country now. Let them start the protest first. Let them go and nothing concerning Burma with the protest.
Thank you so much. God bless you. We do appreciate you, Mazi. Yes, you've heard it loud and clear. And if you are still yet to hit the like buttons, you can make use of this opportunity. Just hit the like buttons and we are good to go. We are in it together. And of course, this has been an interesting moment. You've seen, of course, you've heard from the old and the young. And of course, of a clergyman who expressed himself this morning. The Nigerians are angry. They are angry and they are ready to join the protest. As Comrade Dodoji have said, that the youths are gearing up, but then the president, of course, must act very fast. According to him, opening the southern borders for influx of food might quell, of course, the crisis. But then some are saying whether you open the border or not, we can't trust the government again. Our only demand is to end bad government. And you don't just end bad government like that. By implication, they are saying that Tinubu should vacate the office of the presidency. Could that be possible? Of course, wouldn't that lead to anarchy and more loss of life? Because he may not, of course, willingly resign or tender resignation without a fight. He is the Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is in control of the security operatives and the architecture within his confinement. Would this be possible? Because end bad government means implies that APC government should vacate office. Will APC as a party accept such threats or abrupt end to their grip to power? Well, these are many other questions that will only be answered in the course of time. Time will reveal, give more better options or questions here, or response to these questions. We don't know yet. We are just speculating, and you know what that means. Uh, but in every rumor, there seems to be element of truth. We understood, as the last speaker said, that Nigerians has been patiently waiting, enduring, persevering, bearing of the overbearing burdens forced on them, looking or perhaps hoping that the government will have a rethink. But unfortunately, it appears that these people or political elites are not heeding to this attention, are not paying attention to the plight of the people. Perhaps they said the people will only always complain, and of course, and at the end of the day, it dies down. That they have mastered the people and know how to control them. Let them make their noise, and at the end of the day, we will mobilize the security operatives as we have learned that strategic positions, the military and other security operatives are taking over certain strategic positions or volatile positions in regards in the bid to quell or to hamper uh, the protest. But how could that, of course, stop the people from going on with the protest? Tinubu have begged Nigerians to stop the protest and give him time to address these problems they are complaining about. He understood their pains and their agonies. When the youth listen to the government of Emiloko this time, the youth are saying Emiloko is our own Emiloko to go to the street to protest. It is our turn. Just you as you had his turn during Jonathan time. Your take on this?
Yeah, the man have the right to beg all the whole Nigeria to not do protest, but is to decide the youth whether they know what they are looking for. You know what is going on in Nigeria. The situation of Nigeria is very, very, very bad. That's more than where people think that. It decides the citizen of the Nigeria whether they want to do what will favor them in future or they want to listen what is Omileko is saying. It decide between the two, let me say the two party now, the federal government and the Nigeria youth. If the Nigerian youth know what they are looking for, maybe they will do. If you don't know what they are looking for, maybe they will listen, Mr. President. That's what I can say. What is Omiloko or the president of Nigeria is saying. It's between the choice whether the youth will agree or not.
The minority caucus leader of the National Assembly has endorsed the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Your take on this development? The minority caucus leader of the minority caucus of the National Assembly has said yes to the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu with immediate effect. Your take on this?
My brother, listen, they don't have choice. You know that something will happen. They already push you to do the thing, you refuse. But the extent the thing will reach, you don't have choice to allow that thing to be happen. Nigeria government, Nigeria the cabas, the federal government, they don't have choice whether to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or not. Because what is Ahmed Tinubu wife said that there's a lot of pressure coming into his husband's side to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You know, say water don't pass Gary. They don't have any choice. Is to do whatever the Biafra tell them to do. Like when the time will come, they don't have any choice again to declare Biafra nation. This two things now, release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now, they don't have any choice. To declare a Biafra nation, time is coming that they will not have the same choice again. The majority of the member of committee of Nigeria politicians will not have choice to sign on whatever the agreement Biafra give them. That's the time. The time is coming so fast. That's why I say that they don't have any choice because they think that to hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, agitation of Biafra will drop. But what did they see? The handwriting on the wall and the handwriting on the streets show that the old Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is to make the Biafra to come faster than when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is agitated Biafra. Because when Samaneka take over, he said that I will use whatever Nigeria government need to follow them. You know, Nigeria believe to use ammunition or whatever. This young man, Prime Minister Samaneka, said that whatever Nigeria use, if Nigeria use 10, Samaneka will use 100. You see that the young man is overpower Nigeria government.
Unfortunately, hunger has conquered Nigeria, let alone facing the agitators. Nigeria are complaining, dying of hunger. Then this is two hydra-headed monster confronting the Nigeria. Will Nigeria survive this? The citizens are now shouting, "We are dying of hunger." So, what could this protest? What could be the fear of this current government if the protest should continue?
The fear of this government, current government, that if this protest starts, will creep in government. Maybe military or another person can take over, and the man,
Is that possible?
nothing in life is not possible. Nothing in life, as far as uh, America killed whatever this man name, Osama bin Laden. My brother, nothing is not. Everything can happen anytime, any moment. We are just human beings, blood and flesh. Anything can happen. If Ahmed Tinubu didn't take time, if Ahmed Tinubu didn't take time, the level of poverty, the level of hunger in Nigeria, the frustration that are going on in Nigeria, maybe the some group can take over his government. Are you getting me? Everything, money cannot buy everything. That some people can buy with money, that some people cannot buy with money. Use Mazin Nnamdi Kanu as example. Use Ikonso that die, Nigeria government that killed as example. Use Amanepa as example. And the millions of Nigerians and the millions of Biafrans, they cannot buy with money. They can sacrifice their life to achieve what can benefit their people. Are you getting me? That is, I say, maybe if Ahmed Tinubu allow this protest to be happen, maybe some group can overcome him to take this current government. And you see what is going on between Ahmed Tinubu, federal government, and Dangote.
Exactly. It's another show of strength, power tussle. In fact, Dangote has never been frustrated as ever in the history of Nigeria than now.
Now, if we see, if you Dangote see any person can try to overthrow Tinubu, do you know what the man will do? Let me say the man will use all his power to support the person, because this government is the government that frustrating in business. That Dangote never come outside and say Nigeria is difficult. Are you getting me? If any protest happen, don't be surprised. Dangote can be one of the leader. If don't be surprised, Dangote can be one of the leader who sponsor this protest because of what? In business.
He's also been frustrated.
Yes, it can happen. That means Tinubu need to adjust whatever you want to adjust very fast. It is supposed to tell Nigeria to give her time, because no time again. When you call yourself a smart person and a wisdom man, don't tell people to give you time. Do yourself a calculation. Our people say mberede yiridike, mberede keji amadike. He as a smart person and a big politician, the Nigeria people and most West respect. He's supposed to do something fast to make the citizens of this nation to their mind to calm down.
Thank you so much for being here. Kunle, come. People are asking for the development. Kunle is one of those who supported this government of Tinubu. He's been running away from Corway TV. Whatever be the case, of course, he understood that the candidate is supported for, canvassed for, has not just failed Nigerians, but have brought so much pains and agony to Nigerians. And today, Nigerians are waking up to that consciousness of the realities and deciding or vowing to hit the streets of Nigeria from the north, south, east, and west. Uh, though the eastern people have some reservations regarding whatever might be happening in Nigeria, as is being called Nigerian protests. People are protesting because they are hungry. The hunger is now eating up their intestine. People are finding it extremely difficult to survive. It is quite very disturbing anyway. Whatever be the case, we hope that humanity will be preserved in the course of all this uh, endless rhetorics. Thank you once again, as fans, for being part of this program today. Wish you all the best of the rest of the day. I remain Chigos Ndibo, the host anchor, bringing your way the unbiased reportage of events. Keeping it real has been our passion and commitment. To this end, we come to the end of this program. Remain blessed and continue to watch our videos. There are more interesting, of course, episodes you can watch. Go through our videos, watch as much as you can. You will get yourself updated with the realities happening in Nigeria. Of course, we thank you once again for those who hit the like buttons and share the video. Thank you once again. I especially thank you for complying with the rule of engagement here. Well, for those who are still indecisive about that, it doesn't take much, it doesn't cost anything just to do this simple exercise as a show of solidarity. Thank you once again. Uh, we are coming to the end of this program. Remain blessed until we come your way in subsequent editions. Bye for now.